Scarlett, and today is day 66, so log day of 36 days. And today is going to be a little more cootie filled than usual. And this is because, I was having kind of, I wouldn't say a bad day, but I was having a very unmotivated day. I was working on some homework for my computer science class, and I felt like I didn't know how to do it at all. I felt like I had nowhere to start. I felt like I was looking at the instructions, and I was like, I literally have no idea how to answer any of this. And same with my philosophy homework, where it's like formal proofs, right? So it's not like easy stuff, I guess. And we just learned something brand new, and we have to learn how to do it with the program. And I couldn't tell if I was doing anything right. I had no idea what was going on. And so, yeah, I was having kind of I guess I was just really frustrated. And so today I sectioned off pretty much all of my day to go to office hours. I spent an hour and a half with the CSTA just talking over the project, and I spent another half hour going over the philosophy homework with the philosophy TA. And it's sometimes you just need to remind yourself that even though you think you're not doing that well, if you just keep going, it'll turn out better. And I have a hard time believing this. I don't like it when people tell me, oh, it won't matter in the future. It's well, it doesn't matter, because, people say it won't matter in the future afterwards, and it's but that's not the point. The point is it matters now, and if you suck now, you're going to suffer now, regardless of whether or not you suffer in the future. So I never liked listening to that, and I'm actually a really hard person to cheer up, because people tell you to not be so focused on the present. It's but no, the present is what matters, because that's what you're living through. It's kind of what's important. The thing right in front of you, the grades that are right in front of you, the fact that you can't understand anything in the classes that are right in front of you. So, some days it's really easy to get unmotivated, but sometimes you just need to tell yourself to just stop thinking and just do stuff. This quarter has been really hard for me, and I literally will sit at my computer doing homework and going, I'm going to fail this class, I'm going to fail this quarter, I'm going to get a bunch of C's, I might even get a D, whatever, I don't get anything, I'm just going to do it. And, I do the work, but sometimes I just have to remind myself to not think about it and just do it. Otherwise get people to help. Last year, I did not go to any office hours, partly because I didn't have to, but also partly because I didn't know that office hours would help so much. And at the beginning of last year, or the beginning of this year, the beginning of the school year, I also was office hours, whatever, fucking losers going to office hours. But now it's I go to office hours every other day. I'm not even kidding. And it helps. I didn't think I knew what was going on, but I show up to office hours, and the CSTA doesn't really know what the homework is about, but, their knowledge is proficient enough that they don't really have to know what the homework is about. They just throw ideas at you, and you say, oh, whatever, you just talk over it. And we finally reached an answer, and he was like, hey, you're pretty smart. And I was like, nah, girl, you lying. Shoot, I'm not smart, whatever. And he was like, no, it was cool that you figured out this idea. And I was thinking, I'm pretty sure this is the right idea. I'm pretty sure that everybody else thought of this idea as well. I'm pretty sure that this isn't anything novel. But it was still nice to be well, I worked it out, with somebody else. And I did it. And it was my idea. And I succeeded. So, yeah. I started out this morning feeling really and then I finished today, and I finished all the CS stuff that I was supposed to, and I finished all the philosophy stuff that I was having trouble with, and it's I feel better, and it's it's always hard to be it's always hard to think ahead, because you're thinking, well, now is what matters, now is the stuff in front of me that I have to do, but, yeah, I don't want to say that it'll work out, because that's just really awful, and I don't like misleading people. I don't like telling myself, oh, it'll work out, and then not doing anything. You have to know that you're in the shithole to do something about being in the shithole. So, my word of advice to myself is just get the heck out of that shithole and everything will be better. So, yeah, that's my lesson for today, I guess. And it's something that I have to repeat like every week. I sit down with another homework assignment or another project and I go, I don't understand anything here. And the cycle starts all over again. But eventually it kind of works out. So yeah, today is probably the first vlog where I actually talk about me and my feelings. It's pretty gross. Yeah, it probably won't happen for a little longer. Bless you, roommate. So that's me. I'm Carolyn, Natsay66, and I hope all of you guys have a very thought-provoking rest of the evening, not day.